All right, Scuff is calling fish for a hole shot. Hey, Conway, thanks for the cheer, my man. Hit him with the bits. I am going to call my man K-Dubs on the third gate from the inside. Rip that whole shot in the heat race. He's going to try to do it again here in the main. See if he can have a better result than we saw last week. We had somebody jump start? Oh.
And disqualified.
All right, should be good now. Hopefully we don't have that happen again. Gotta love good old bikes and the random jump start glitch. Oh yeah, look at this thing. Got the full gate as the 15-second board goes sideways. The revs are going up. Who's it going to be that grabs the hole shot from the first main event of the weekend? The gate is down. And it looks like it's going to be Husky Ripper that's going to grab the AR Designs hole shot for the main event. As K-Dubs goes for a tumble in the rhythm section over the bars, flipping the back of someone. And currently we have Fish jumping out to the early race lead.
It's not the whole shot like predicted, but still out in the lead early on.
Do that. Fish in the lead, ripping right now, sending that wall, kind of turning it into a little double before the finish line. And otherwise is looking smooth. Definitely looks like he's got a setup on this time.
Yes, it does.
We'll look back behind him here. Husky Ripper in second has company from Dr. Geo and Mukai. Battle for a second is on as Husky Ripper sadly takes a tumble and is going to fall back behind these guys, but it is Dr. Geo sitting second, Mukai third. Looks like Fish had some mistakes in that section as they close up on him.
It looks like these top three making a fairly good gap early on, but can't say anything.
Yeah, taking a big advantage of all the mistakes going on behind them and just getting away from it. As Dr. Geo makes the mistake in the beginning of this rhythm section, is going to lose a lot of ground on Fish. Allow Mukai to get close to him again. Here comes Mukai with the triple into the corner. Right behind him. Let's take a little bit further back. We got JP sitting. Well, he was in fourth. Make that fifth. Got passed by Low from HSM. I love seeing people send that double and actually making it work good. Wasn't sure how well that was going to work, but then I saw people doing it and actually making passes in the ProAm races earlier in the night from ARL. It's really cool to see that working. Different line. I love all the different line choices we're seeing on this track. Gives me actually, you know, barring all the difficulty and causing mistakes. Otherwise, it seems like a good track to race in general if you can manage to stay on two wheels.
Yes, and that is key, as we're seeing tonight. Like a lot of people making mistakes going down.
Yeah, and when you get a track that's as gnarly as Daytona, I mean, even IRL, the best of the best, make all kinds of mistakes on this track. So, it's kind of expected. This track is built every year and designed by the GOAT Carmichael, and it's meant to be one of the most challenging tracks the riders face all year. And it usually lives up to that goal for sure.
That makes for a good race. Even if somebody takes off and gets a good gap, it's never for sure on this track.
Yeah, anything can happen. We've seen all kinds of upsets happen with big gaps. The iconic Stewart over the bars many years ago. The iconic mud race that Reed's bike died on the last lap with like 2 corners to go. All kinds of craziness has happened at this race. Seems like the front two have kind of stretched themselves out from the next two in line. Glow sitting in third, Mukai fourth. Where is everybody else? We got Bando in fifth. Nick Sen's having a pretty strong ride. I'm pretty sure he was pretty buried in the beginning of this one. Finds himself sitting in sixth, actually fifth place, as Mukai has gone down and lost a lot of ground. As these next few positions tighten up really quickly. Guessing some mistakes from Glow as well. And just as I said that, yep, Glow with a swap and goes down, losing some positions. Nick Sen's with a case and over the bars.
Looks like Husky Ripper's been struggling early on in this as well after taking that whole shot, falling back to 10th place.
Yeah, definitely struggling to keep it on 2 wheels, losing a lot of positions early. He's not going to be happy with himself there. Let's see if he can kind of recover and at least hang on for a top 10. Maybe even come back up in the field a little bit. We'll see what happens there. Monster coming out of that LCQ sitting in 11th right now. And sadly, our Heat 1 winner, just having the worst luck early on in this one, finds himself sitting in 19th place right now.
Oh.
Definitely not where he wants to be. I'm sure he is going bonkers right now in the chat. Would not want to be in chat with him right now. Got all kinds of great battles going on here in this top 10 though. Oh, what happened to Fish? Gio's gone. Fish is back here. Just went down again in the sand. Fish losing several positions. He's sitting about 6th place now.
He's fallen very far back, and Gio just taking off with this race. If he can keep riding like he is, then he's got it in the bag with that 17-second lead.
Where is Gio? Yeah, Gio's all the way out here. A little bit of a mistake.
Very, very large gap.
But yeah, he has got a massive gap right now. He can put that thing on cruise control as long as he doesn't fall. You know, keeps it on 2 wheels. I mean, he doesn't have to be close to the fastest guy on the track right now.
No, this is where you settle in, ride safe, stay on 2 wheels, and you've got it in the bag.
But man, we got a battle for second. Mando, Mukai, Fish, and Glow all going out of here for the 2nd place position. As Mukai and Glow both send the wall, and Fish and Mando opting to stay low and power out of it. And it didn't really seem that anybody truly got an advantage from that. It was pretty even. Maybe the jump slightly faster. Not sure. As Mando, with a big mistake in the whoops, goes over the bars, just like Nick Sen's behind him. They're going to fall behind from this 2nd place battle. But it is still a 3-way battle for the 2nd place. We have an intentional roughing call out. Take a look at that, Spartan.
Yeah.
If you see anything, maybe try and grab a replay for me or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was caught on stream, grab clips, and then otherwise, hopefully maybe Spartan can find, check it out in the replay and see if there's anything that he can see and save it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can take a look at that after this.
I meant like in the replay in here, like on the game, you can go follow them and then save a clip, like a spot of the replay.
Yes. I'll go back right now and see what I can see.
Alright, yeah, I'll take a look at it. I just know this battle is close. I didn't really want to leave it. See if there's anything obvious going on that I can see. Where is he? Oh, Ruby's behind him still. There's the guy, here he is. This is the guy receiving the complaints for being overly aggressive. See if we see anything like that. Good block pass there. I didn't see anything too nasty there. Ends with the move on Mando as Mando makes the big mistake over the big Supercross triple. AP got himself right behind those guys sitting 7th on the track. Is that right? Yeah, that is right. Got some bad cuts, it looks like.
Looking back, I couldn't really see anything that stood out to me, but
As like intentional.
yeah,
You see some collisions, but nothing that looked intentional.
yeah, I didn't really even see. They were saying it was him tangling up with Tilu, but as far back as the replay was going for me, they were just spread apart from each other. So
Gotcha.
I did save the replay. Hopefully, it catches most of this race, and I can double check on that.
Yeah, it'll save as much as it did up to the point where you did save. And obviously, you can always save again to get whatever happened after that point. But I have them on screen. Doesn't seem like anything's happening here for us here that we're seeing. Yeah, it's definitely possible terror. Won't really know for sure unless we get some clips made. Like as in maybe somebody else got it, like in a recording or something. Who knows? If anybody got that, feel free to submit a protest and clips. But we have not seen anything that is worth doing anything on, sadly. Well, not sadly. I mean, if nothing happened, that'd be great. But I mean, sadly, because we can't confirm it. But let's go ahead and find us a battle for now, because he is off on his own. There's no reason to keep watching him right now.
Just want to note that Dr. Gio had that 17-second lead, but Fish, after falling back, clear in the 6th place, is in 2nd again and only 7 seconds behind him.
And just as you said that, as you were just beginning to talk about him, Fish had just gone down, so actually Glow is in that 2nd place position.
He was making a push back, but
yes,
this track claims everybody.
Wonder how many times Gio fell, or if it was just purely them actually catching him. Maybe Gio fighting a little safe. Not sure.
Could be.
Track looks absolutely gnarly right now. Pops the boys putting the work in.
With these jump faces being rutted too, I'm sure with the E-road that it is brutal on some of these walls.
I know that. I know some stuff definitely would have gotten easier as the road sets in, but yes, as you get later in it, it probably is getting super sketchy and kickers all over the place. But these are the challenges that we experience in real life with racing, and we like to try and simulate that here too. We don't want to take it too easy on these guys. They are pretty darn good.
Oh, they are.
Lower it down a bit for amateur and novice like we always do, but ProAm, we're going to treat you guys like basically the up-and-coming pros like you should be. You're going to get it just as gnarly as the pros will. I actually was told that, I was told this earlier that the ProAm was actually set at a higher, like the ARL ProAm was actually set at a higher deform than I used.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything that's absolutely destroyed, so it could be that it's set pretty good.
All I know though is if I get people complaining about it, it's like, well, I did try and lower it a bit from what ARL ProAm did. Just wasn't sure if they kind of overdid it or not. At least I don't obviously carbon copy ARL. I do kind of try to make my own decisions on some of this stuff, but use their races as a judgment marker at most times. But we have begun the last lap. Where is our race leader? Find him here. That's Larson. Here he is. Dr. Gio about to lap Jimbo here. Put Jimbo a lap down. As Sui has apparently retired. Dr. Gio just
saved
it out here. As I say that, he jumps off the track, but he's all right. Still on two wheels. What were you gonna say there?
Just saved a replay that we may have to look at. Just watching JP again, looked like there might have been at least an attempt for a takeout. We'll have to take a look at.
Gotcha. Here comes Dr. Gio coming through the second to last rhythm session, going into the final corner as he goes through these rollers. Gonna hit the big double. Oh, actually, he's gonna roll the big double. And then going to just cruise it on home over the wall, taking it nice and easy, cruising it easy. He's got a big gap, taking a look back at the camera, having some fun. And Dr. Gio will be your main event winner here. Whoa, taking second. Gio confident in his lack of cuts, I guess, because that was a little close.
Oh, very close.
Coming home in third. Nick sends fourth.
Okay.
And we're all done. We'll go back and take a look at that stuff.
Yeah, just watched another one, so we maybe
Gotcha.
have a couple to see.
Appreciate you grabbing that stuff. Mukai got fifth. Mando coming home in sixth. Luby in seventh. Monster with a solid ride after coming out of that LCQ final transfer spot is going to get ninth. Rival eighth. Aaron 10th. Monster almost grabbing that 8th place position. AP bringing it home in. Oh wait, he had some cuts there. It's actually going to be Aiden bringing it home in 11th. Bliss 12th. Husky Ripper 13th. JP 14th. A-Dubs is going to be upset with that 15th after winning the heat and looking really strong tonight. DeSayo 16th. Got top 5 last week, so I know he's not going to be happy, but at the same time, he wasn't even thinking he was going to be in this thing, so salvage. Schmerda 17th, Carson 18th, and Alex 19th while the rest have retired.